Welcome to my channel. I'm Karina and today is episode 4 on how to use MailerLite, the free tool for your business. Today I'm going to show you how to create a newsletter for your business. Let's get into it. And here we go, back in my MailerLite dashboard. I say back because this is episode 4 of a series I'm doing about MailerLite. I've helped you create a form, create a landing page and an automation. So, if you didn't watch those videos yet, they are linked in the description below. I advise you watch those videos and then you come back to this one. So now we're going to create a newsletter. So here we're going to click Create Campaign. We want to create a regular campaign and we're going to call it, you guessed it, Tuto, like I called everything else so far. And we can click Save and Continue. Here I'm simply going to put Tuto, but you want to put something that is going to make people want to read what you have to say. For example, the 3 books that helped me overcome anxiety, if you're going to recommend some books, or come see me live if you are planning a live event and you want people to get excited about the idea. Here you can also insert some personalization. I often add the name of the person. It makes the email more personal. Then you click Next Content. So here you have the choice between the drag and drop and the rich text editor. I'm going to use the drag and drop editor so we can put more blocks and you're going to see it's going to look way nicer than a simple text here. So here is the drag and drop editor, and as you can see, because my logo is in my account, it was added automatically at the top of the email. And that's something I recommend you do, is to upload your logo in your MailerLite settings. So when you send an email, when you create an email, your logo is going to be present so people know it's you. So you have some blocks pre-made here and I'm going to remove most of those because I don't want any of this. Okay, so I'm going to go on the left part menu and I'm going to select the block I want. So I want a block of content and I want text. And then again, content, and I'm going to put this time an image and then again content, text, and the last thing I want is a button. And I'm going to show you how with those 4 elements I create a great newsletter. So now we're going to move on to the bottom, the footer. It is a very important part and I'm going to show you. So you want to make sure you have your business name, your company name here listed, and as many social links as you can think of. I advise you would have your Facebook and your Instagram as well added there. So I do not have link for those, so I'm just going to pretend, just so you can see the icons appear. Because that's another thing that is really cool, is that the icons, they look the way you want them to look. So you go in social link settings and you can see you have circle or square, or I like the circle or the outline circle. They are really nice as well. Right now they are black, but you can also put them in color. So they are going to be the brand color. And I think that's the best look. But of course, play around with it and make it something that you're happy with. And I really want people to see that and maybe subscribe, so I'm making them bigger. Another important part is the unsubscribe part. So here is the message that is automated, which I think is kind of good and I don't need to change it. I find it pretty good as it is. And the unsubscribe link text. So you want to keep it as it is for legal reason. Some people, they make it a lighter color or something like that, but I just leave it as it is. So here we have our first newsletter. We can click Save and then Done Editing. At this point, what you want to do is tick the group where you want the newsletter to be sent. I have a bit of an issue here, which is I have 0 subscribers in the newsletter because this is a test account that I'm only using for tutorials. But the point is, if I tick this one, I will not be able to continue because there is 0 subscribers and I can't send a newsletter to nobody. So I'm going to put all active subscribers at this point. It's just to show you the next steps. So here we are. To review all the information there to make sure they are correct. In this case, it's a tutorial, it's a test. There's nothing much that I need to change or arrange, but I just would like you, when it's your newsletter, to pay very good attention to this part and make sure everything is correct. And then, of course, you can click Next. So usually a newsletter is created in advance. You do not create it on the same day, but if it's your case, if you were late that week and you're sending it just before, if you're creating it just before sending, you click Send Now. Otherwise, you actually schedule it. So let's say, like mine, it's going to be sent on the Monday at 6, and mine is sent in UTC time because most of my subscribers are in Ireland, but if you're in the US or in India, you make sure that you tick the right time zone. And then you can click Schedule and you will be able to see it in your campaign list. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and you have a better understanding on how to use newsletter with MailerLite for your business. Don't miss out on the next episode, as I'm going to show you how to embed MailerLite form inside your website using Elementor.